wasn't even noticed. So, just so we're all clear, I do understand the need to keep this entertaining and somewhat short. I've been told that Matt will have a large hook to pull me off if it's terrible, so I'm on the lookout for you. Also, if it gets really bad, my dad will probably do his patented freak-out move, which Lauren has cleverly called billing out. You can see that's what they look like, so we'll avoid all billing out at all costs. Alright, so I can only say that in my defense, if anything is not funny or offensive, me and Chris have the same sense of humor, so it's completely his fault. So feel free to blame him. In case you don't know me, I'm Matt. Chris's youngest brother. I'm nervous. I'm Matt, Chris's youngest brother, and I really wanted to talk about, like, you know, how caring he is and how much he's helped me when we were growing up. I wanted to. I couldn't even think of an example like that. When we were little, you know, Chris and Mike used to joke around that Mom and Dad had them, and I was just the crap, made of the crap left over. So I had to go on and say that, you know, they stopped once they got it right. So I've been told that you had to make a few rough drawings before you get to your final masterpiece. There's an unwritten rule in wedding etiquette. It states that no groomsman can look better than the groom on his wedding day. So if my groomsmen can stand up, all of them can stand up. Got Michael Sheehy, Matt Dahl, Mike Cummings, and myself. That rule was broken 4 times today. I'm sorry. I am grateful, though, that I'm the one who's able to give this speech. There's actually a few tests I had to pass to be able to be the one giving this speech. The first one, to even be able to be a groomsman, you have to be named either Mike or Matt, which is ridiculous. Thank God I got past round 1. Round 2 was a crazy game of rock, paper, scissors. I won the first one, and then Chris was like, oh no, it's best 2 out of 3. Alright, 1 again. No, it's best 3 out of 4. 1 again. No, best out of 20. I started to think he didn't want me doing this, but, you know, then he really had to decide who he wanted to do it. You could tell he really cared when he said, yeah, you can do it if you want to. Thanks, buddy. Alright, I actually started writing this speech years ago for Chris and a previous girlfriend. There's no reason to be upset. They were serious for a while, but I don't think any of you actually ever met her. They were really close and spent a lot of time together until that one tragic night where he overinflated her. He didn't come out of his room for weeks, before and after. I was talking to my mom the other day to try to get, like, you know, inspiration on things to say. And she was trying to describe him from when he was little. And he was just saying how, you know, I thought it was funny how similar it is to how he is now. She always said that he's always happy, he loved music, and he was as honest as could be. Then she mentioned something else about you having thick and curly hair, like everything can't say that's most of you know Chris as being like calm, cool, and collected, but that's when he's sober. When he's drunk is when the captain comes out to play. Right? So, the captain is something to remember. Hopefully we see him later on tonight. But I remember one time where we went on a cruise, and me, Mikey, and Chris, yes, it's terrible, I know. Me, Mikey, and Chris, you know, went out, but I wasn't old enough to go to the bar, so I had to go home early. Middle of the night, I get a phone call saying, like, oh, I love you. So they were hammered. So I opened my door because I was confused, and what do I see but Mikey sprinting down the hallway, swinging a shirt in the air, and then Chris topless, just chugging right behind him. So he spent the rest of the night, you know, cuddling up the toilet. But, you know, the next morning, he had his hat on, he had sunglasses on, he wouldn't really talk, no one really knew why. Until Mike leaked out, you know, the information about what happened. So, the night before, he went to the buffet, made an ice cream cone, he was drunk at 2 in the morning, and he made it about 2 feet tall. So he was probably running around with it, trying to balance it. And he decided when he was done that he didn't want it anymore, so he threw it in the garbage. At least what he thought was the garbage. This was before all digital cameras were really, you know, popular, so, you know, the cruise lines would let you have, you know, drop their film in there, and then they'll mail it home to you for free. So it's a film deposit drop, not your ice cream deposit drop. So we hear announcements that all the film has been ruined for the entire cruise because ice cream was leaked into it. So every time an announcement was made or anything, he was darting out of the way, trying to steer clear. So much for Cool, Calm, Collected. It was more like awkward, embarrassing, and loud. Alright, but being serious, you and Mike have always been great brothers to me, as well as great role models to look up to. You both have taught me a lot. and had a tremendous influence on my life. You two were like a little angel and devil on my shoulders, except both of you gave me horrible advice. It's terrible. I'm just joking, but I do want to thank you for everything. We had a lot of crazy times together. I probably shouldn't mention any more first impressions of people you're meeting, so don't ruin that. But I can't imagine a better pair than Chris and Lauren. Lauren is loving, driven, passionate, and deserves the best man she can get. So she must have gave up searching. Set up a relationship with dinner. You have terrible taste in men and just horrible eyesight. Chris, I know I literally just made you look terrible for the last few minutes, but to be serious, it wasn't hard. Make it extremely easy to make jokes at your expense, and for that I thank you. I love you. I want to thank you and Mike for being great brothers and always looking out for me. It truly is a reflection of our parents. You both have great hearts and have done a great job raising us. At least that's what someone told me in the lobby of the site. But as for Lauren, you're one of the best people I've had the honor of knowing. She's smart, funny, selfless, and makes a beautiful bride. She's officially family as of today, but if you ask anybody, she's been family for years. Not only did I gain a new sister, but I also gained a new brother and mother. Matt and Fran were, great with us from the get-go. They had no idea what they were getting themselves into. But hopefully they don't regret that now. My entire life I've taken great pride in how great our family actually is, and to add everyone in this room to the mix couldn't make me happier. So to wrap it up, everybody please raise your glass. I wish you the years of happiness and only the best. I'm so glad that you found each other and brought our great families and friends together. Thanks a lot.
Let's give a nice round for a wonderful speech.